Oh, there's an ant right here. Witnessed him fall from the tree. I know this is about to sound kind of slow, but like I did not know that ants fell from trees, even though I did hear something about ants being able to fall from like a certain height and it won't affect their body at all. I guess because of their anatomy or something. But anyways, yeah, that ant just fell from the tree right in front of me, and it's pretty much fine. But something I wanted to talk about is like journaling, because I talk about journaling a lot throughout like all of my videos, and I was like, I don't think I've ever shown my like journal on here. So this is my journal, right? So I've had multiple journals. This is the second to the last journal, I think, and this is almost filled up, so I'm gonna have to get another one. But my other journals are like thicker than this, but this is the only one that I have like on hand, so this is the one that I'm gonna show. So basically how you could journal is, so I have like my content creation ideas in here, like even some of my art ideas, but it's mainly ideas. And it's also a gratitude journal as well. Like I use it for multiple things, it's not just one thing. Let me see if I can find a page where I'm like, so I'm not gonna really show what it says, but if you see the date, it was like, I guess that was 2 months ago. I'll show something like more up to date, a little more up to date. Let me see. What month are we in? April? It's April. Okay, so sorry about technical difficulties. And also I have chicken scratch, so yeah, because I write usually like super fast. I have nice handwriting. You want when I want nice handwriting, but naturally I write fast and it ends up just being chicken scratch. I don't really care though. So you can't really even probably read it unless you like pause it and really concentrate. But you see the date, 4/29/2024. Basically, like, so one thing that leads me to journaling is like, say if I'm interacting with people, either like say siblings or say just whoever I'm around at the time, and a situation happens and like I'm just naturally flowing and I feel pretty calm and unbothered, and then a situation occurs and like I just feel this like tug. That's usually a situation that I take the time to journal to try to figure out, why did I feel that tug? Like I was just in a calm state. This person might have said something specific to me, or they might have done something specific, and I allowed something that this person said or did to disrupt the flow that I was on. And it's like, it's not anything, it has nothing to do with that person. Like, oh, it's because this person is so evil or so annoying. It has nothing to do with that. It's because something on the inside of me is either resonating. Yeah, something on the inside's either resonating with what they're saying, or I have some type of belief within what they're saying. Because ultimately it's like when people say things, like unless you believe it about yourself, it's not something that's gonna really put any tug on the inside of you or like trigger you at all, because it's like you don't believe it. But whenever you have deep down beliefs low-key about what somebody's saying or a specific topic, that's what causes you to have that type of reaction. So basically that's where the journaling comes in, because you start to ask yourself questions like, okay, they said this, it made me feel like this, why did it make me feel like this, what way am I thinking to where I would care about something that this individual is saying? Why would it make me feel this way, and where's that original feeling coming from? That's the type of questions that you should ask yourself, because then you'll end up finding like, again, like the root cause of like the problem overall, and like you can address that with yourself, like reaffirming yourself, whatever it is. Like if you're having like limiting beliefs, like say if somebody says something like, oh, you're ugly. Okay, so if you believe that, if that bothers you when someone says that, it's like you can ask yourself, okay, whoa, all these freaking ants everywhere. Okay, you can ask yourself, okay, it hurt my feelings when this person said that I was ugly because I'm not ugly. And it's like, okay, if you know this, why are you bothered by someone saying that? you know? Do you have self-esteem issues? Do you have self-confident issues? Are you still working on being confident in yourself and walking in your power and carrying that type of conviction within yourself? Like, is there somewhere there has to be some type of insecurity to where you're having that type of reaction? And it's good to do it whenever you're triggered by it, because the feelings are fresh in that moment versus you waiting like 2 or 3 days to do it, and it's like the emotions probably won't be there, even though they still exist within you. Like, if someone said the same thing again, you'll probably still get triggered. But as far as if someone doesn't trigger you and then you journaling about that situation that happened those many days ago, it's not going to be as fresh, and it will be a little bit more tough for you to reach the root cause. So it's just better, I just feel, to journal in the exact moment that it happens, so that it's on your mind and you're just allowing yourself to flow. Because I've noticed, like, over the years of doing this, you'll end up finding out things that you didn't even know necessarily, and like maybe even sometimes like you'll be thinking certain things and it just starts to flow out of you. So it's really good to like write it down. Of course you can think about it, but it's better to just release that onto paper. And yeah, that's one of the things that I would say. And as far as like ideas and stuff, like iPhones and maybe like other phones have like the Notes app, but I just find it very easy to also like carry. I always take that notebook anywhere I go. Of course, like, I have my phone, but it is sometimes easier to just like say it into my phone. But if I'm sitting down somewhere, it's like, okay, no, I have to write this idea down right now. And so like writing the idea down, because like one thing that I kind of believe with ideas, because I've seen it happen multiple times, and the whole thing with coincidences is, it's like, how many times does something have to happen for you to like understand that it's not a coincidence? That's just something that I kind of have an understanding about for myself. So I'll have an idea, and this has happened when I was a child as well, and I just will not act on it. Maybe I'll type it down somewhere or whatever, and then I'll just like forget about it, and like a certain amount of time passes, and I will literally see somebody with that same exact idea, like very specific, like specific details. And it's just very interesting. Like, basically, I think everything is energy, and ideas is also energy. And it's like energy flows, and it's like, okay, maybe when you don't act on this, that idea goes to another person and they also get that. I feel like it's the same thing with yeah, I'm about to get on a whole other topic, so let me stick to what I'm talking about. Yeah, another thing you can journal about is even like past situations that maybe you're still dealing with, like, because some things just take time, and there's some things where you can journal about it as much as you want, and you still will not ever be back 100% to the person that you were necessarily, because you are a new version of yourself anyways. Especially doing your healing, it's like you were at this point and you've done the inner work, and now you're at this point. And there's other things besides journaling that also help to heal certain types of trauma as well.